how to create your own interactive book like the decodables ones that I released a couple of weeks ago. I've had lots of people ask me and say, how do you do different aspects using BookCreator? So I'm going to run you through a really quick tutorial on how you can make that happen. So a couple of weeks ago I made these and released these. These are decodable practice books. But you could make these for any type of purpose in your classroom, and they have different parts or activities in it that kids can use to interact with. So this particular point here, this is where they would point to the sounds with using BookCreator on an iPad and say the sounds as they go. This one here, they listen, they click on it and listen, it's recording. So these are recordings inserted, and it goes on like that as well. So to make your own, you need to first of all create a BookCreator account, and I've used it before. It's how I created my Arabella's Adventures books, my interactive ones online, and you can create your own library to store your books in. So let's just do one here for an example. And then there are some questions here to help prompts, like students could use this to collaborate. If you were going to use this in the classroom and you wanted kids to collaborate, I'm just going to turn these off, create my library. Here we go. So then I'm going to create my new book. So you click on new book, and then there's different types of templates or blank books that you can use. So there's templates here that are the different types that you can use, and it's all set up like that, and you just sort of add in your own things. Or you can use a blank book, which is the one that I prefer. So you just click on square for me. Then all your options to navigate are across here at the top. So you can add shapes and titles and things. So let's just add a shape. Let's just do a maths one just for this tutorial. Then I'm going to add a text, numbers to 100. And then you can change your font. So they have fonts built into them. Depends on the type that you would like it to look like. Numbers to 100, and then you can sort of like drag it and move it around and things. And then I'm probably going to add in let's just say number, if it comes up with a number. You can search different types of images and things as well, which are pre-built and added into BookCreator. So those are the ones that I used for my book. Let's just make that a little bit bigger, and you can also change the color of the background as well. So you just click on the eye, and then you just select the color of the book that you would like it to be, and it will sort of generate it through. You can add borders, patterns, textures, but I'm just going to keep it on white for a crisp look. So I'm going to show you the two really quick different ways. So first of all, you might want them to click on a recording to hear a number or something, for them to write it down on a whiteboard. So you give them their instructions. So click on the recording to listen to the number, write the number down on your book or whiteboard. And then again, reposition, change the font, make it bigger, whatever you need it to do. You might bold it. I'm going to keep the same font. There we go, beautiful. And then over here, I'm going to have probably 9 different numbers. So you can just have the recording little image, or you can create it with boxes like what I've got here, and then you put the recording image on top of it. So this just sort of adds a little bit of a pop to it, but you don't have to do this. It's just, aesthetically pleasing. So then you come to the plus, and you're going to click record, and it's going to start recording. It will give you a countdown, and then you can say whatever you would like to say. 15. You can listen to it. 15. And then you click use recording, and it will create a little box, and then you just sort of drag them around where you want to go. $89. So you could have this for practice, you could have it for a whole lot of different things. You might have some problems that you might say. 11. And then kids might have to listen to the problem and solve it on a matching piece of paper. However you want to work it, that's how you can do it. And then of course you can add a little picture to for prompting for directions and things like that. So I just want that one there so that kids know they need to click on it. Perfect. And then in my other ones as well, I had words where they would just read it. So what you can do is under the pages here, you can copy the same page and then we'll create exactly the same page as like a duplicate. You can delete these off. Then you can insert your numbers. So for this one, I want them to write down the number, the word as a number. Oh, so to change the font, you got to make sure it's been selected. So let's change this to something better. Make it a little tiny bit bigger. Center it. There we go. And then same thing, you just copy and paste it to duplicate it. And then you've got the same sort of layout for each of them. 45, 66, and then you change your instructions. So read the numbers as words, say the word out loud, and then write it in your book or whiteboard as a digit. There we go. And then you can change your picture because I don't want them to click on it. I want them to read it. So you just type in sort of what you would like to find. So let's do that one. That one looks okay. And then drag it around. So there are lots of different things that you can insert and you can have a play around with. You can import images. You can use a camera, pen, text, record. These are your shapes where you can search for, and then these are the app integrations that they're working on adding. So I can add a Bitmoji if I wanted to, and it would pre-generate Bitmojis based on my login, which I haven't logged in yet. And then same with Canva, I can include things from my Canva account into my BookCreator account into the book, so to make it more interactive, or if I wanted to use Canva rather than BookCreator and building on here. Then when you're done, you can publish it so that your kids or others can view it. So down here there is options, book options, so you can import a book, move to a library, copy book, combine books, or delete book. Then I can publish it online, collaborate, I can download it as an ebook or print. So if I wanted to publish it like the decodable books are, I click on publish, give it a title, give it a description, find the book, is it private or public, and can I have remixes? So that means can somebody else take it and edit it and copy it? So those options are up to you. And then you can also just straight read it. And so if I wanted to share the link, I can copy this and share it with my kids, or I can include them into my library here. I can get kids to join in, see and show invite code for others to join, and they would then join into this one and be able to read the book, create books, and see what's happening in here. So I hope that gives you a little bit of an insight into how to create these and how you can basically begin to create different types of opportunities for your kids in class.